Hello, students. Today I am going to tell you the story of a little girl, Hidi. This is a story of a little girl who goes to live with her grandfather up in the mountains, but soon she has to go to the town. How she adjusts herself to different situations. So let us start the story. Once upon a time, there was a little girl called Hidi. She lived in a little town near some mountains in Switzerland with her Aunt Date. One day, Aunt Date said, "Today we will go and see your grandfather. He lives up in the mountains." As they climbed up the mountains, they saw a boy called Peter who looked after some mountain goats. Edie and Aunt Date walked up to the little house where grandfather lived. Grandfather came out to meet them. Aunt Date said, "Edie, I have to go to the big town of Frankfurt. I cannot take you with me. You must stay here with your grandfather." Grandfather was too old to look after a little girl. But Aunt Date went back down the mountain and Edie was left with her grandfather. "Where will I sleep?" she asked. Grandfather made her a little bed in the hayloft. Then Peter gave Edie some goat's milk to drink. Edie was happy in the mountains with her grandfather. She liked the trees and flowers and she liked looking after the goats with Peter. Edie liked the smallest goat the best of all. Her name was Snowflake. Sometimes Hidi went to see Peter's grandmother, who was blind. Hidi told her about all the beautiful trees and flowers that she saw in the mountains. But one day Aunt Date came back from Frankfurt. "Hidi," she said, "it's time for you to go to school in Frankfurt. I will take you to stay with my friends who live there." Grandfather was sad. "Does Hidi have to go?" He asked. Hidi was sad too. "I want to stay here with grandfather and Peter," she said. But Aunt Date said, "No, you must go to school." Aunt Date took Hidi to live with some of her friends in a big house in Frankfurt. A little girl called Clara lived there. Clara could not walk. She was in a wheelchair all the time. Kitty liked Clara, but she wasn't happy living in Frankfurt. She wanted to go back to her grandfather and Peter in the mountains. At night, Hedy dreamed that she was in the mountain with Snowflake, the little goat. One day, when Hedy came home from school, Clara said, "Last night, the maid saw a ghost on the stairs. Tonight, Daddy will stay up so that he can see the ghost too." So that night, Clara's father went to look for the ghost. His friend, the doctor who looked after Clara, went with him. As they were searching, there was a noise on the stair. It was Hedy walking in her sleep. "So this is the ghost after all," said Clara's father. The doctor took Hedy back to her bedroom and woke her up very gently. "What were you dreaming about?" asked the doctor. "I was dreaming of the mountains," said Hedy. "I am happy here, but I miss my grandfather and Peter." Clara's father was worried about Hedy. "I'll send you home," he said. Hedy went to see Clara. "I'll miss you when I'm back in the mountains," she said. "I will miss you too," said Clara. "But I will come and see you one day soon." So Hedy went back to the mountains. Grandfather and Peter were very happy to see her. Hedy didn't walk in her sleep anymore. She was so happy to be home. The next day, Hedy went to look after the goat with Peter. "It's wonderful to have you back," said Peter. "I missed you." "I missed you too," said Hedy. "I want to stay in the mountains forever." One morning, when Hedy had just got up, there was a knock at the door. It was Clara and her father. who had come to visit her. I have to go to town, said Clara's father to grandfather. Can Clara stay here with you for a week? Edie was pleased to see Clara and took her to see all the beautiful things in the mountains. But Peter was jealous of Edie's new friend. When no one was looking, he pushed Clara's wheelchair down the mountain. The next day, Clara could not find her wheelchair. I must try to walk, said Clara. So Edie and her grandfather helped her to walk soon. Clara was able to stand, and one day she started to walk all by herself. This is wonderful, said Edie. Peter was pleased too. I'm so sorry, I was jealous, said Peter. Will you be my friend Clara? The next day, Clara's father came to take her back home. Clara walked out of the house to meet him. You can walk, said Clara's father. This is the happiest day of my life. Edie, Clara, and Peter became friends forever. So, children, this was the story of Edie. I hope you will like this story. If you will like this story, please share, like, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.